So let's start off with the Four of Pentacles here. So I have to say, I meditated quite a bit before starting this video on these cards because it's telling me a story, you know. In the month of February, it's telling me a story that's happening or that happened, or however this is going to resonate with you. So the Four of Pentacles, Pisces, I feel like this represents you keeping something close and dear to you, trying to hold on to it. But I feel like the energy that's coming from this is not the usual energy I get from this card. It's almost like an energy of really not wanting to let go, but having to let go anyway. The reason I say that is because we have the Ten of Wands here, okay? And the Ten of Wands is about burdens, okay? And just releasing these burdens, and truly just like letting go. I feel this is what these cards are telling me, so bear with me. There's something here that you're really letting go of. I feel like you've held on to it for so long, and you're just like releasing it. You can't anymore. It's like you can't continue because it's like hindering your happiness, or it's almost like getting in the way of your sun, you know? And you're just like sitting back over here like, you know, when is my time gonna come? And like drawing in the sand, you know, like what is happening in my life? And like, I really want to be happy. I don't really feel like I should keep holding on to this any longer. You know, just things like that. So bear with me. Just take what resonates from this reading, because it'll be different for everybody. This could be a relationship. I have the Ten of Cups being clarified by the Ten of Cups. So to me, this is something that was at some point very happy. Okay, at some point there was a lot of fulfillment here, celebration, maybe a marriage or something here, maybe a baby, a birth, whatever. But it's almost like there's something is being released, whether it's the actual person being released or something within the relationship being released, if that makes sense. I don't know, I'm trying to make sense of it. It's almost like something's being released in the month of February, whether that be the relationship or something within the relationship. Something may be shifting within the relationship. So take this as it resonates, because I feel like it could be just things that have been creating a lot of burdens in between you guys. This is not a love reading, by the way, but it kind of is going that way, but this is not necessary, okay? If we want to put it in a general term, if this is not about your love life, this could be just about something that at some point made you happy, but something has happened that sort of shifted that in your life, shifted that happiness, okay? Whatever this is in your life that created happiness that that turned into a burden, okay? That's how I want to see this right now. And we'll continue to decipher the cards and see what comes up. But I feel like we have the King of Cups here. To me, Pisces, this is you, okay? To me, this is you really trying to find the balance within your emotions, trying to find that control and the compassion to move forward within a situation, whether it be creating a new opportunity for yourself away from this, or creating a new opportunity within this situation. So you see how this can go both ways, or it could go either way. So let's continue, because this is very nice. So we have the Hermit here. So the Hermit, to me, again, it's like about you going within yourself and again, finding that balance. There is a lot of blue here in the top row, which to me symbolizes a lot about your communication and your throat chakra. So for some of you, you're working on your throat chakra and really releasing those things that you need to say. It's almost like you have to release something, okay? It's something that's been burdening you, okay? So you're releasing that, all right? And it's almost like you're talking it into existence. You're just talking about it. I also wanted to say that for some of you, you could be seeing a lot of rainbows in the month of February. So I just wanted to point that out. And that could be a synchronicity about this reading here. So, excuse me, I do see a lot of green too, which, excuse me, talks about your heart chakra and the fact that you're working on those emotions and those emotional attachments, etc., etc. We do have the Ten of Swords here, topping off the Hermit. So clarifying the Hermit and the Ten of Swords, the tens are endings. Okay. Same with the Ten of Wands over here. So Excuse me. Wow. Yeah, you're definitely working on your throat chakra for a lot of you, your communication. The Ten of Swords is telling me, though, that there was some kind of maybe someone's betraying someone here. So there's some kind of defect here, some kind of backstabbing. Maybe you're betraying yourself, you know, for not speaking up, for not saying things, for not going deep within yourself, maybe for a long time. Or and don't shoot the messenger, okay? These are just messages I'm getting, and it's going to be different for everybody. It could be someone you're dealing with that you feel like has betrayed you. You feel like or you just feel like something's ending here. Something within a situation is ending, and you just got to go deep within yourself to see what that is, to see how you can fix it, how you can come back from this, okay? So take that as it resonates. We have the Strength card here. So the Strength card tells me that going deep within yourself with that Hermit card, it's really going to reveal a lot of strength within yourself. Okay? Could be dealing with a Leo. Oh my God, there's hair here. But I definitely see with the Strength here, it's like you're focusing on the infinite possibilities with the infinite symbol here. You're finding a lot of courage within yourself, within your heart, okay? You're definitely wanting to move forward within a situation, but you want to take it slow, because I have the Novice of Pentacles here. So the Knight of Pentacles is it's slow movement, but it's movement that is going to be long term, something that's going to help you long term. So taking things slowly again and truly approaching this from a different perspective and a different point of view, it really opens up better opportunities for you, okay? Excuse me. I have the Six of Wands here. So yeah, like I said, it opens up better opportunities. So what is the Six of Wands? The Six of Wands is all about success and victory. And sometimes it's like a public reward, you know, sometimes it's about people seeing you for more than what they saw you before, you know, being more recognized, etc., etc. So whether this be in a relationship or at work, or however this reading has resonated with you, okay? So I definitely see a lot of recognition here, a lot of success. Now, we do have the Lovers and Justice clarifying this card, which tells me that you're making better choices, okay? With the Justice here, you're making choices that are coming from a balanced place. And because you're doing that, it's creating so much success in your life now. So again, we're going from taking small steps, you know, taking the slower pace, so that you can, with that strength, you know, with that courage, creating this, you know, making better choices, coming from a just place, you know, knowing that when things are balanced and when things are chosen from a harmonious place within yourself, things are better and the outcome is better for you. So take that as it resonates. This could also mean that there's justice coming into a relationship that's going to be successful. So again, the way I started this reading was there could be a relationship here that's carrying a lot of burdens. And so maybe going through all of this and releasing that, this relationship comes back to its ultimate capacity, okay? So take this as it resonates. This is a very nice reading because, like I said, this is why I like to go and decipher each card, because I don't want to just give you the entire reading with just the first cards. So we have the Two of Pentacles here. The Two of Pentacles tells me, Pisces, that you're just finding that balance. Again, like the Justice card, coming from a balanced point of view. And clarifying this is the Five of Chalices. So the Five of Chalices is about loss and grief, okay? So for some of you, yes, you've let go of a situation, you've let go of something. But for others of you, I feel like you're coming into balance with your... Sorry about that. I received a call right in the middle of your reading. But again, like I was saying, this Five of Chalices, it's like you're basically coming into balance, knowing that you don't want to allow this to happen. You know, you don't want to allow this sort of loss or feelings of sadness to come into your life, because, you know, if you see the guy in the back, he's holding two chalices, right? And this person is only focusing on the ones that are spilled. But the guy in the back is like, hey, if you keep this balance, you don't have to focus on this anymore. You can focus on these things that you have in your hands. So it's like saying, Pisces, focus on the things that you have in your hands right now, the things that you have control over, because everything else is going to work out, you know? So work itself out is what I'm trying to say. So take that as it resonates. But I do see that you're focusing on what you do have right now and what you're your tools are. You know, you're focusing on long term, you're balancing your priorities, you're focusing on your emotional well-being. So very beautiful. We have the World card in the end here, which is very nice because again, it's like telling you, Pisces, you are so capable of creating this beautiful fulfillment for yourself, you know, this harmony for yourself. There's something here that's coming to a completion in the month of February for you, within a situation or a situation in itself, right? We already talked about that. We don't need to touch that subject again, but I definitely see you being more empowered here, being more, how do I say, bold, taking more charge in your life, and knowing that you have the capability to create whatever it is that you want to create. Why? Because we have the Magician here clarifying the world, you know? And to me, this is definitely talking about Pisces. At the end of it all, at the end of the day, you have what it takes to create this wonderful, beautiful life for yourself with whatever it is that you want. So very nice. Now, we have a couple of messages here from your spirit guides. I feel like they're telling me to start from the bottom. So I'm going to start with release toxic relationships. Wow, right? So yeah, for some of you, this could mean it. This reading could mean this. So it says, in order for a soul to thrive, it needs to be in an environment of love and harmony. When there is discordance or imbalance, the soul suffers and the body is often left with emotional or physical pain. Oftentimes, souls like you who are making progress on their spiritual path will attract others who may be drawn to your light and can siphon off your energy, leaving you feeling depleted and empty. It is always the first impulse of the evolved soul to want to assist their fellow travelers who seem to be struggling. But there comes a time when you must realize that their path and your path have little in common, and that it is best to part ways, okay? Sometimes a soul will be brought into your journey just so you can prove to yourself that you have the wherewithal, wherewithal? I don't know how to say that, to release them, okay? You have the ability to release them. Toxic relationships come in all forms and can be detrimental in many ways in your life. Attempt to release those who are not in accordance with your being and do not inspire your soul. You may need to restructure your sense of healthy boundaries with people in your life. Do not allow your kindness to be mistaken as an entry for others to mistreat you. Life is too short to be with others who are not enjoying the adventure and aren't helping you co-create a world you want to live in, okay? That's such a beautiful message because it's so... whether this is you releasing a relationship or releasing, you know, a person within your life that's not creating a healthy situation for you. So whether it could be a friend, whatever the case may be. So we have forgive yourself here. So that makes a lot of sense for this card. No wonder Spirit was like, read them from the bottom to the top. Very nice. So in school, you're not always going to give the right answers. In school, sometimes you will act out. In school, sometimes you don't focus on the lesson at hand. In school, sometimes you will be cruel. Have you ever looked back at your time in school and not been able to forgive yourself for these transgressions? Probably not. Well, you have chosen Earth as your schoolroom, and you should be just as lenient. You are here to learn. It's important to forgive yourself when you make errors. Living with the guilt of past deeds blocks the energy of the future. Each soul progresses in its own time, but when you don't allow yourself forgiveness, you are shutting off the heart and telling the universe you are not worthy to receive. If you have caused pain to another, it is imperative to apologize to them in addition to forgiving yourself. The guides can't stress enough the importance of forgiveness, either to yourself or another. Carrying the negative energy of guilt as well as the negative energy of resentment back to the spirit world causes unwanted karmic entanglements. Not clearing this energy while you are still in this physical dimension before you make your own transition to spirit is a huge source of regret for many souls. So act now. And then this last card, which is very, very nice to come out as the last one because it has a lot to do with the Hermit here. Okay. and the Strength card. So let's read what this one has to say. Okay. Know your truth. Dogma is a set of rules, principles, or beliefs that have been created by humans in this physical dimension with the expectation of being followed by others. From a soul perspective, dogmatic thinking is a facade because each soul has its own truth, and that path is not to be shared by all because that path will not best serve all. With assistance from your guides, your higher self has created a unique blueprint for your soul's journey that cannot be fulfilled by following the rules set forth by another. The language of the soul is intuition, and you have the ability to be in constant contact with it. You instinctively know if something isn't right, you instinctively know if something is right or wrong for you. Many beliefs concerning the mysteries of spirit will cross your human path, and you will innately know which ones to hold on to and which ones to discard. If something resonates with you, keep it. If it doesn't make sense to you, then it's not right for you, which this makes a lot of sense when I was telling you that you're only keeping what you need here. Very beautiful. Okay, you are the creator of the belief system that works best for you. The mantra of this card is, to thine own self be true.